been playing this game, Guilty Gear Strive, since it came out on Thursday, and I gotta tell you, this thing is actually amazing. Some people don't like it because it's not the same as Guilty Gear Rev, and look, I understand that, alright? From what I saw before the game came out, I already knew that it wasn't gonna be like Rev. And like they changed certain things like the chain system. They changed it, but they didn't really change it like that much. You know, what people are saying is that like the combos are not as crazy or not as deep as they used to be, and to a certain extent that's true. I'm not even gonna front. They're like, you know, they're more simple than they used to be. All right, and some people really don't like that because some people are really in the game, in fighting games in general, for complexity of combos, for how complex the combos are. They're like, yo, I'm trying to go crazy on combos. I'm trying to like press all the buttons in succinct order. I'm trying to do a 32 button combo that only I can do. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else took the time to do it, or only 5 people in my neighborhood or in my tri-state area learned it. We're good enough. I'm super skilled and super crazy. I'm not really in it I'm not in fighting games for that. I like fighting games that have those kind of mechanics, but even in those fighting games, I'm pretty simple, you know? And what I really excel in is fundamentals. Like fundamentals of fighting games, like logic and movement and all that kind of stuff. And the game is complex enough that you have, I think, access to some dope combos, some decent combos. And it's complex enough that you have those combos and you can get off on styling and really practicing. And it's also simple enough that a person who is not as focused on combos, those kind of like really intricate and deep combos, can find a way to beat you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that fighting games is only about those crazy combos. That's not even my favorite part. I love to see somebody who can do combos. I even love to fight against somebody who can do combos like that. You know, what I love is I just love good matches. Whether I'm playing them or whether I'm watching them, I like to see a good fight. Sometimes it's fun to see somebody get dogged out hella crazy. But when it's really tense, those be like my favorites. Like when it's really back and forth, you know, sometimes I'll be playing with my friends, like my homie Dunce. Shout out to Gazi. So sometimes like me and him, we play and we'll go back and forth. We'll go back and forth crazy. All right, we'll be sitting up in that mug, just killing each other. You know, and it just, I mean, it gets deep. It gets deep. It gets really deep. You know, and it's just like it becomes a lot of fun because we're going back and forth. He's beating my ass, I'm beating his ass. I'm like, bro, we're all getting our asses beat now. Like, how much more ass can you beat in this game? Really, is my question. How much more ass can you beat? Who's gonna beat whose ass? You know, every match is different, and it's always super tense. And it's like it comes down to his last moment decision. It's like, do you mash right? Do you block? Do you roll it? You know? And it's like, I think you're gonna reflect. And it's like, oh, I knew you were gonna reflect. I grabbed you. You're done. Or I think you're gonna reflect. Oh, you didn't reflect. You socked me in the ankles. I'm done. You know. And I like that. That's what I like about fighting games. And this, to me, has a lot of that in it. You know, it's games I've been playing. They've been really tense. You know, of course, I've gone against people who mop the freaking floor with me. Okay. I've also gone against people who have like really challenged me and really pushed me to be a better player, right? And to understand the game, understand the fundamentals better. And what I like about this game, right? And this is the other side of the equation, because what people don't like is that it's not like this. Alright, combos is not as intricate. I give it something, okay? But what I do like about the game is it's still Guilty Gear. It's still very Guilty Gear. And I'm not really like, I like Potemkin a lot. I'm not the biggest Potemkin player. I actually want to get into Potemkin. I've always wanted to get into Potemkin. I know people hate him, and I don't give a fuck. Alright? I don't give a fuck. I'm not in here. I do want to make friends. I'm not in here to freaking make friends. I'm in here to whoop ass. Alright? I don't even want to take names, bro. I don't even want to take names. And I love characters in fighting games who are fast. I don't like. I mean, Potemkin's kind of slow, but his frames are fast enough. I don't like big ass, slow ass characters. I want a character with some good movement and good damage. All right, and Potemkin is that motherfucker, man. Potemkin got some good ass damage. He got some of the best damage in the game, hands down. And he also has a lot of really good movement options. And I really like the way he's built as like a big character, as a grappler. You know what I'm saying? He's like, playing him is like playing a freaking tank. All right, so I might be a Potemkin main, y'all. Y'all might be looking at a potential Potemkin main. I've been really feeling Giovanna. I've been feeling the samurai dude. I forget the name. Naguru. I've been feeling him. And honestly, on this stream, I want to try out I want to try out everybody at least once. You know, I want to try out the new characters because, and what I like about this game is I like that all the characters are really different. I like that. I like that you can make all the characters black. I'm gonna keep it real. I love that. Look, I don't care what nobody else says. I want to make black characters in games. You look, I do want black characters in games, native black characters, and they added more black characters to this game. Potemkin, already black. Giovanna, also black. Ramlethal, black. Right? Representation. A lot of Asian characters in here, some white characters in here. And I think it's important representation worldwide. All right, and as a black person, I want more black people in games. There's not enough black people in the media in a positive light. Even Potemkin, who I like, was a slave, which sucks. All right, that sucks. I don't. He's powerful, and I like that, but I wish he wasn't a slave. I'm gonna keep it real. And so they added more black characters, but what I really like is that you can make any character you want in the game black or any other color. I love that feature of the game. I don't care what game it is. If I can make a character in the game black, I'm going to do it. I will make Black Ryu. I will make Black Goku. If you have a black option in the game, I don't give a fuck what the costume looks like. It could be trash. I will choose it. All right. All my Tekken characters are tans. All of them. Any character I play for any amount of time, I put the tan on. I'll spend $1 million for the tan. I don't care how good it is or not. I'm spending it. They got the tan, bro. They got the tan. So I like that about this game. Some of the other things that I like about the game are I like this little character that you can build in the lobby. That's kind of cool. You know, they had the same kind of feature in Dragon Ball FighterZ, but instead of like building your own character, you can choose a Dragon Ball character, which is cool. That's cool. You can also choose weapons, right? So, and you get to make your characters, and I have a mask on, but you can have a face like homeboy right here. You get to change your clothes, right? You get to walk around this lobby. I think the lobby design is pretty cool. Very classic. You get to swing your sword, right? You get to slide, and you also get to do a drop kick. That's cool. Like those little touches, I like that. I like walking around. You get to jump. You get to like, it's like a platformer. It would be kind of cool, and this is like hecka random, but it would be cool if they made like a little platformer, or if they made like a side-scrolling kind of like action game from these little characters. And if they could include it in the game, that would be better, right? If you know, if it was free, that would be the best. But you know how people are, man. And if they take the idea, they don't even gotta pay me for it. I don't care. Just know y'all heard it here first. So yeah, I like the combo systems. I like the characters. I like the diversity in the characters. I like, you know, I like the setup. I like the lobbies. And these are some of my first impressions. So I like the look of it. And I think that for the most part, some characters have changed. Like Ramlethal has changed. She's different, but it's not like the most different shit I've ever seen in my life. You know, it's not like, oh my god, this is a completely different character. I can't even play Ramlethal anymore. It's not like, I don't know, where has a character been this completely different from one game? It's not like Ken, okay? It's not like fucking Ken. In Street Fighter 5 and Street Fighter 4, Ken is completely different, bro. Old Ken is alright. Old Ken is decent. But new Ken is actually the shit. He's hella different than he used to be. That's a big ass change. But that's a big ass positive change. Ramlethal has changed, and I think it's a little bit more difficult to play with Ramlethal and kind of like go off with Ramlethal. But she's still a great character. But what you have to do is slightly different. You know what I'm saying? Where you could abuse like freaking down heavy, right? Down heavy and down medium. That shit was, I mean, I loved it, but it was busted. I'm gonna keep it real. Okay. Loved it, but it was busted. She was crazy. I was like, yo, like, this is too powerful. You don't have the opportunity where you can like trap somebody, right, by sending your swords out and then having them slash where they're out. You can't do that now. But she has a replacement for that, you know. And so, and it's not exactly the same, but the effect is similar, right? It's just that the main difference for real is that you don't get to trigger it. It triggers automatically. And it only triggers in a specific circumstance too, which is, I think, another thing, right? And so essentially, when you throw your swords out, like you still throw them out, you can't really call them back, but you can go pick them up from the ground, right? They'll come back automatically, which I think is good. It kind of balances the character a little bit. Not to say that the character was like, I mean, she was kind of broken. Her moves were broken, but as a character, I don't think she was broken. You know, just like that freaking down heavy, down medium, that was broken. That was broken as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So instead of you throwing them out and being able to call them back, you throw them out, they'll come back normally, or you can go pick them up. And what they do, instead of being able to hit while they're out, is they explode where they land. And they explode like a little bit after, with a short delay after they land. But if you hit somebody with it in the corner, it's gonna explode on them. They're gonna have to block that. So, you know, I think that's decent. That's decent to me. That's an alright change. So some characters, like Ramlethal, are different than they used to be. But to me, in my opinion, they're not that different. They're pretty much the same. Some characters are like exactly the same. Like Potemkin is pretty much the same as he was in Res. All right, and the differences in the characters and how they are, it's like, and I mean, it's gonna change. Things change. Let's go ahead outside real quick. Because I actually haven't been to the park, and I've that's so wild. I figured we might as well take this information to go to the park. Okay, this is the park tower. It doesn't matter where we go. We'll go to the most crowded lobby we can get into.
Welcome.
Okay, welcome to Open Park. The Open Park is a casual environment for players to interact and play matches without worrying about their assigned floors. Okay, this is cool. I don't mind. You know, risking a biscuit, because I feel like sometimes those be the best matches. You know, some people like to play casuals, and I like to play casuals too. And maybe when I get higher up in levels, I'll play casuals. What is this, yo? Like, is this like a... Can people watch this battle or something? That'd be kind of cool. This is kind of cool, actually. I like this. I like I said, I like the setup of the lobbies. Wow, they have hella stuff. This thing is hella big. Wow, I see where they can put 32, because I'm like, them floors is kind of small, bro. Like, they got the top part, but I'm like, bro, when people really start playing this game and it's supposed to be crossplay and everything, it's gonna be crazy.